There we go. I've activated my mic and the desktop audio. I'm sorry for the late start. We had to do character creation, and then Fantasy Grounds was a dick, as usual. Fuck Fantasy Grounds. This is probably why we're switching to Foundry, so I don't have to keep programming things or keep asking for help with the damn software. Anyway, welcome to session 11 of A Song of Crystal and Shadow. I'm going to take a breath here, and everyone else should hold their breaths, so Artemis can cut this part of the thing off for the for the podcast. Okay, let's get straight into announcements because, yeah, and make sure you've silenced your phones and all that fun shite because, I don't know, this isn't a theatre, I don't care. Yeah, no, well, technically I can. Our sponsor for tonight, as always, is Canadian Dice. Shit, I forgot. There's one thing. I forgot to do one thing, and that was update the Maggie's Pick of the Week. Oh well, I'm sorry. I've had a lot to deal with. Our sponsor for tonight is Canadian Dice. Go to canadiandice.ca and use the code THEVACTOR, all one word, at checkout for 10% off your order. Maggie's Pick of the Week is Metal Skull, because apparently we're all metal or something, according to Maggie. Maggie's not wrong, but om nom. Mega crunch. Second announcement. Merch store is at tinyl.com/vacmerch. We got wicked designs on there like Half Orc Energy, the Vac Blob. Fortunately, all the Pride designs are now gone, but hey, we're almost through fucking July at this point. Okay, schedule for the coming week. Tomorrow we got Fixius 5 at 8:30 Eastern. Saturday we have Together Among the Stars with our Dungeon Daddy Rick. It's at 11:30. Special guest this week is Terry from Cave Trolls. Sunday is the series finale of Blood and the Six, which is our vampire short game. That is on Jeremy's channel at 7:30 EST. Monday we're back here for Mistwalkers at 8:30, and our very own Duality as their new character Razira is in that. And then Wednesday, aren't we missing something? I feel like we're missing something. I've also just noticed there's a problem with the bloody thing, just because I need to fix that. Because I get spammed so much with DMs. Okay, I've got to fix something. And it's gonna show up the cameras are gone for a second, but I need to fix the speaky things. Where are you guys? Why is... There we go. Okay, and then cameras back online. I'm trying to remember if we had Benkart this week or last. No, we didn't have it this week. I don't think. I would have remembered. So we had Benkart on Tuesday, unless there's something wrong. And then on Wednesday, it's Mutant Core Classics over on the Goodman Games channel with Jeremy as the judge. A special guest, Alphinius Goo from Gooey Cube. And then we need to hold our breaths again for another 2 minutes so we can cut. Did I say 2 minutes or 2 seconds? Either way. So, you may notice, those of you who are watching the stream live, may notice there is a box in between Chikyle and Crayon, a voice box, with someone new. Because finally we found one person to fill the ranks, and we've still got one more space for folks who may want to join our little band of buggers. So I will shut up for a moment, and I will let Yuli introduce herself. Am I correct on your pronouns, the Yuli?
Yes.
She, her? Okay. I will let Yuli introduce herself, and we'll talk about a character when we get to that point. But yeah, I shall shut up and let Yuli speak.
I'm, she said, I'm Yuli, and I'm joining them for the first time. I've known them, well, Pure and them for a while, and Pure invited me to join, and I'm excited to get back into the D&D world.
And Yuli does also play 14, the actual game, so Yuli probably knows, religiously like me, so probably knows half of the shit that I'm going to talk about, and will probably also correct me if my lore is wrong, but I do have my books of Encyclopedia Eorzea behind me, just in case.
Yeah, I run on the Lamia server.
Yeah. So, it's been a couple of weeks since we've been live. Real life and shit has gotten in the way yet again, but hey, we come back and we have a new player. So,
we're being told that they can't hear Yuli. You might have to...
Oh,
no. They still can't hear me?
Well, between your own mic being low and Sophia needing to turn you up, oftentimes it's because of Sophia's stuff.
Also, I don't kind of appreciate the caps.
My mic is turned as loud as it can be.
Shouting, that's not okay. I got Yuli at 200%. I can't do anything else.
My stuff is as high as I can.
Oh, wait. I'm going to check something.
Because sometimes your
my thing auto resets. Yeah. No, it hasn't for once. I may have to boost it even higher just because of Yuli, but we'll see.
Okay.
There.
I don't know what else I can do to my mic to make it work.
You could eat it. Just full on shove it in your mouth.
I really don't want to do that.
Go ASMR mode on it.
Might just be need time to look into getting a new and upgraded mic.
Might be. Also, the cameras have gone because people started yelling about my mic stuff. I'm definitely okay because I'm going into the yellow on my thing. I don't know if I can isolate Yuli's outside of what I've done on Discord. So if you can't hear Yuli, my apologies. But we've tried everything we can think of right now, and I'd appreciate it if people don't yell at me in caps. So it's been a couple weeks. So let's do a quick recap. We'll also get Yuli up to speed, and then we'll also meet Liliana. Okay. So last we left off, what? What's up, Duality?
Nah, just that name.
What's wrong with my name?
Oh, I know. I know. It's They are talking about their old character's wife in a different game. It was called Liliana. Yeah. So, 2 weeks ago or so, the party made it to Gridania. Zorn and Fawn went to go start learning other things because they got rescued out of Sestasha by the Chaos Beings. They went to the Lotus stand to go meet Kane Senna, the elder CC of Gridania. And then Kupo Cop, a Moogle, bust in a very high-pitched voice and told them that the Moogle's Guard, the Moggle's Guard, either way, were summoning Good King Moggle the 12th, long may he reign, Kupo. And that is where we left off on a cliffhanger.
I almost want to hear them say that in the Moogle voice.
Oh, trust me, it's great.
The Moggle's Guard are summoning Good King Moggle 12th, long may he reign, Kupo.
Yes. Yes.
And the fairy is dead.
So the wife requests that you do the Kupo one more time.
What? What do you want me to say one more time?
The Kupo,
Kupo!
you have acquired a fan.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Don't die.
We've killed Pure. We've killed Pure with laughter. I make no apologies for this.
Not the first time.
I don't have my inhaler this time.
Cock. Okay. So, all of you, with the noted exception of Liliana, are at the Lotus stand. Oh, no, that should be on this screen. Yeah. At the Lotus stand, and this Moogle's just busted in, and it's like, yeah. So the Moggle's guard is summoning a god. Kupo.
We're good. We
What?
cleared.
What are you going to do? Those of you who are there.
Sorry, I need a second to collect my fucking thoughts. So, Fang has been very, very well behaved this entire time.
Yes.
The minute that fucking Moogle comes in and is like panicking, Fang is running circles around it and yipping.
Is she trying to bite the Moogle?
No, just excited yipping because what is new thing?
So right now you have a Moogle doing circles around you all, and Fang is chasing and trying to encircle the Moogle. This is weird. This is like a weird Moogle wolf orbit going round the party.
Uh-huh.
What are the Zorn and Fawn aren't there right now. They went to go and learn things at some of the guilds. What are the rest of you doing while you see this poor Moogle panicking and the party's new wolf chasing the Moogle? Don't be shy. Come on. Kemi, are you doing anything while your wolf is harassing this poor Moogle?
Well, I was gonna give people a minute to react, but I guess if nobody is going to react outside of me for the moment, Kemi's gonna reach up, grab Fang by the back of the fur, and the Moogle by the top of the head, and be like, "Say that again slower."
The Moggle's guard are summoning good King Moggle the 12th. Long may he reign, Kupo. Was that slow enough for you, sailor?
Soldier, but yes, thank you.
No, I didn't mean sailor. I mean Zayla, as in your race. Horns. Are any of you sailors, though, while I'm at it?
They're not here.
So now you the Moogle is slightly less panicked. Kanesena holds up her hands like and looks at Kupla Cop. Did I hear that correctly? You mean your brethren in the Moggle's Guard are summoning the king? Yes.
Why?
And she's just kind of you see the elder Padgel just go like this.
Full on facepalm.
Facepalm a little bit. It would behoove me to tell you a little of the story that Kupo Cop has told us of the history of the Moogles.
That's not a good thing, is it?
Well, this is a summoning, which means it's a primal summoning, which is definitely not good. No, it's absolutely not good. Primals, I forget, you haven't really talked to them much about it yet. The problem is with primals, they need ether. They need the land's life force to be sustained. So, when
They
a
live, other shit dies.
right, they start bleeding the land dry. The longer they live, the more chance they have of bleeding the forest dry. In this case,
And that's not a good thing because Gridania thrives on the life of the forest.
exactly, the elementals are going to be most displeased if the Black Shroud is harmed. And she looks to Kupo Cop again. Where is the summoning taking place? It's taking place in Thornmarch, Kupo, in the East Shroud.
Well, so much for taking it easy, or you guys want to go kick some ass?
Doesn't sound like they have much choice.
Sounds like fun.
Thankfully, I have someone who may be able to help you in this endeavor. And she looks at one of her bodyguards, one of the keepers of the entwined serpents, and nods. It's almost like there's like an unspoken link between them. And that male Elizon walks off to go and get someone from up the hill, and then comes back down the hill, walking with a female Makote who is not Y'shtola, but is definitely a Liliana who can now describe herself.
Right. So my character is on the shorter side for Makote. She'd be dressed in... I don't know if any of you have seen the Sage's garb for level 90's completion, but it's the level 90 artifact armor. If you need a reference, you can always Google image it. She'd be garbed in that, except instead of having a visor, she would have a full face mask. That is definitely looks like it would be Charlian technology inspired. Long hair that is pink and white, and her tail is also, of course, pink and white. She would walk timidly, not used to being around other people. It's the best description I can give at the moment.
So that works pretty well.
She's how tall?
What?
How tall is she?
Oh, she's probably around 4'6".
So we've got two fucking shorties. Okay.
Makotes are tiny to begin with.
Yes. And then you've got the freaking dragonkin who's like almost 7 feet tall.
She's in setting off his protective instincts range.
Yep.
Oh. She definitely looks body language wise, she'd be looking like she's panicking a little bit, being dragged in front of so many people.
Kemi's first thought is to shrink down, so he kind of squats.
Crane did this.
Hi there. You okay?
Ears would go
You're
back.
gonna be okay?
She'd step back from this large Zayla. So I hear you guys are going to be contending with a primal.
Kemi kind of gets this, like, stupid, dangerous grin on his face. That's the plan.
Are you going in with any advantage?
Big fucking swords?
She'd sigh, pull out what looks like to be a folder or a notebook with a bunch of scribbles, and kind of just look back at the Zayla through this map and just, you do know the ancient Elegans fought with primals more than once, and they always had to rely on heavy technology to stand a chance, and you're going to try and bash them with giant swords.
Our advantage is we're stupid enough to do it.
And it'll be fun.
And what of the tempering?
What of it?
At that point, when she mentions tempering, I'd like everyone except for you, for Liliana, to give me an Arcana check, please.
Yes. This is gonna be fun.
Chikara has no fucking clue.
Which one do I have to roll?
Arcana. Kemi has no fucking clue.
Because this will amuse the fuck out of me.
Fang also has no real clue. There we go. And neither does Crayon. None of them have. Okay. So, Liliana, you mentioned tempering, and not a single one of them has any fucking clue what you're talking about.
You see everybody's face just go fucking blank.
They're like,
I think I clicked the wrong one anyway.
they're like tempering. Yeah, cool. What's that?
We talk. No. Okay, Akemi just
Your
looks
what
at
hurts?
her like. Akemi just looks at her like, why are we talking about chocolate?
Yeah, the cook among you starts thinking about chocolate.
She would genuinely look worried at this point and kind of look at the elder seeds here. I'm not sure you chose the right ones for this task.
She gives us a slight chuckle, and it's like, trust me, they managed to go into the Sestasha Sea Grot as a newly minted band of adventurers and clear it out and take out one of the Serpent Reaver's lieutenants. The admiral holds them in relatively high regard.
Yes, but a dungeon and a primal are two different things. Tempering is when the primal literally uses their overwhelming aether to enslave your mind and make you worship them.
I think I'd prefer chocolate.
Good luck with that.
So unless you have a defense against that alone, you wouldn't even be able to get close enough to fight it.
How do you defend against something like that?
The blessing of light is one way.
We're screwed.
You and me both.
Looking at the Kemi going, we're screwed.
Right.
The only other suggestion I could say is looking into the ancient Alligans. I'm sure they would have had to develop some kind of defense, considering how many times they've gone against primals in their time.
All of you, apart from Liliana, make a history check at this point. She's doing my job for me. Mentioning all these things I haven't told you about because none of you have looked into it.
Hey!
Okay, Akemi would know something about the Alligans. We'll talk about that in a second once we see what Crayon gets. If you want to roll for Fang, just for shits and giggles, by all
Oh
means.
yeah, why
but,
not? A -4 on a roll is always fun.
I mean, that was a 9. That wasn't too bad.
Fang knows more than Shikao.
Yes.
But can't say shit because wolf.
Yes.
They can
Fang-
bark in, like
Fang-
Morse
yeah.
code.
Fang barks a little at the mention of the Alligans, and her ears prick up. She's heard it. She's heard that word. We're just waiting on Crayon to do a history check, and because I want to see if Crayon gets crazy high or something.
Apparently, one of our cats has stole part of our dinner.
Oh shit!
Blaze ran off with a steak,
Ah!
and now they can't find him.
Damn, that was almost a nat 20. That was a 9, unfortunately. Crayon knows as much as Fang does, and has heard of the Alligans. Shikayo is still kind of coming out of a drunken stupor. And
What do you mean coming out of? I think you mean going into.
Going into a drunken stupor. And Akemi, you would know that the Alligans are one of the old civilizations of Eorzea, of the world in general. They had an empire, and they were very, very technologically advanced. There are certain ruins dotted across the land that...
They're not hearing Discord at all.
Oh my god, what?
So it wasn't just me.
Who's complaining?
Several people now.
Did I turn Discord?
So we've been talking this whole time and no one's heard shit.
Don't say anything further until fix it, because I know what the problem is. There. Now all of you start speaking at once.
Narwhal banana.
Hello?
Okay. So apparently,
Wow.
my desktop audio was also fucking muted by it was set to the wrong fucking device again. Fuck you, Streamlabs.
Gotta love that.
So the podcast has heard all of this. Unfortunately, the stream has not. So I'm going to very quickly recap what just happened for the people in stream.
Yeah.
There's no tunes right now, but there will be when we go fighting. Party went to Lotus stand. Moogle came in and started yelling about the Moogle's guard summoning their king, their god king. The wolf started chasing Moogle. Elder Cecia went and fetched new party member who is Sage, and now is trying to educate our new Sage is trying to educate the party on tempering and the Allagan Empire.
Meanwhile, the chef.
We're dumbasses.
Yeah, meanwhile, the chef and everybody, they're just thinking about chocolate. So, yeah, that's where we're at.
So y'all can continue your discussion on primals and Allagans and all that fun stuff.
The power of the light will protect us. Looking at Akemi, we're screwed.
The two ones who use the void to use their abilities kind of look at each other and like, we're screwed.
Yep. So our choices are go find some dusty ancient city, or basically get fucked because 2 of us use void powers. That's what I'm hearing.
Major bad. Major bad.
You would know based on Liliana's description, it's not just the 2 of you who use void powers. Shikail and Yuli and Liliana would also be in danger of tempering. At that point,
Yes, but they can get a light blessing
I
and it
mean-
wouldn't be weird.
OC wise, I never actually asked this, and I probably should have. Would she, being a sage, have the blessing of light?
no.
Oh, thank goodness.
But I'm going to deal with that now, thanks to a plot device I sewed back in like session 2.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah. Or session 3, either way.
2, 3, potato.
So at this point, Liliana, you wouldn't know this. You would feel this because Sage and Arcana and all that fun stuff. And the Elder Seer would kind of narrow her eyes a little bit. It's like, but I sense an aura of light around the entirety of you. And to be clear, for those of you who use the void for your powers, it doesn't. The blessing of light has an odd interaction with those who use void powers. It doesn't negate them or cancel them out. It's not. It doesn't work like that. It's strange in that way. But I do see an aura. But I do feel and see an aura around you. 1, 2, 3. Give me a second, because I'm going to roll something.
Oh boy.
No, you're fine. Shikail, you would feel that there is an object in your backpack or wherever you're holding things that is radiating some kind of like warmth and light.
She would go searching because, like, I got booze in there. I don't want it catching fire.
That's right, Shikail's backpack is mostly alcohol.
Yes.
Save the booze!
Save the booze. You go in there and you find an ice blue crystal that is glowing gently. You would, all of you who are not Liliana, would recognize that as the crystal that Cherry picked up from dealing with those goobos in the grotto. But then gave to all of you when they had to leave the party.
By himself. So.
He deserves being punished.
Oh my.
Talking to about Blaze, they finally found him.
Good.
Oh, that thing. Isn't
The
that the
old-
hunk of rock that put Cherry on her ass for like 2 weeks?
Yes. Oh, well,
Knowing my arcane, would I recognize said crystal?
you would recognize it's a crystal of light. You would know straight off the bat. And in fact, Kane Senna looks at you as like, they have the blessing.
Well, they have a crystal of light. That doesn't mean they have the blessing.
Fair. But I
It can
suspect
still be used.
it can still be used as a defense.
I wonder if we could amplify the crystal's light.
Could, with enough suffusion of ether.
Enough to handle a primal fight?
Yes. In fact, at that point, the Elder Seer starts holding out her hand and starts suffusing the crystal with some of her ether. And the crystal does indeed begin to kind of glow more prominently.
Oh, good. We're slightly less screwed.
At least.
Well, that's still yet to be determined. Now it just comes down to your combat skills.
Well, that at least we're good at.
Well, if no one lubes my sides again, I should be fine.
You see a Kemi just break down laughing, full on doubled over wheezing.
Would it be okay if I held on to the crystal?
Well,
Okay.
Shikyle, it was in your backpack. That's your choice.
Shikael just hands it over and goes back to drinking. It's like, you want it? You deal with it.
Is she-
Your problem now.
Take it, and her tail would twitch as she examines it with most esteemed curiosity.
You remind me of someone.
You ever wonder how these are made?
Bullshit and
Nope.
fuckery.
Never even crossed my mind.
Right. I guess we should just carry on then.
Oh, speaking of
feel
cats,
I feel like you put an intellectual in a group of not intellectuals.
yes, I did. I warned you
The
about this.
respect, you can hear it plummeting.
It's just the oh.
The funny thing is Akemi does have things that they care about. It's just not history.
Shikael
yet.
is drunk.
So if she starts explaining like the ancient Allegan weaponry, it might perk their interest.
Oh, absolutely.
Uh-huh.
I think at this point you've got as much preparation as you can do without us having to seek Allagan ruins or sending you all to Cartano, which is not a good idea right now. The elder Cecil shakes her head. That's as if to say, no, I would really advise you not to go to Cartano. I know it sounds poetic, but may you ever walk in the light of the crystal and return hale and hearty to us.
Thanks. We're gonna go fuck some shit up now.
She just kind of has this weird expression on her face as you start cussing. I don't think this poor Padjo has ever been in the presence of someone who cusses so much as Akemi.
Soldier.
Yeah, I know.
Didn't they work with sailors?
No,
Well,
this is
technically it was pirates, so
that's a little different.
They have a different vocabulary for cussing.
Yes.
this is true. Still just as bad.
It's just different.
So, as you all kind of head out the Lotus stand, Zorn and Fauna there, and it's like they look at each other. So what happened?
We got a new thing to go kill. This is a new party member. Kind of cute. Say hi.
And the two Hures who are no longer dressed in drag and also no longer pirates, or kind of give respectful bows to Liliana. And I'm Mr. Zorn, and Mr. Fawn I am, and they introduce themselves in turn.
She is completely enamored by this crystal at current moment, so she kind of just walks past them and does the yeah, nice to meet you. Go now.
She does the Professor Calculus thing and just kind of what's past with the crystal or the pendulum. It's like,
Uh-huh.
just kind of walks past. It's like, yes, fascinating, and just walks past them. And they just look, and they look at Liliana's back, and then looked at the rest of us. Was it something we said?
No.
Did we say something wrong?
No. She has a new toy.
Shikael just shrugs.
She would. I'm curious. My funnels absorb ether, yes.
Yeah.
Could I channel the ether of the crystal into my funnels?
Yes. The one funnel you have right now. You only have one. You're still learning to master the new lifts.
I have never seen a sage weapon come in one funnel, and now I'm curious. I have to look that
I
up.
blame the book. The book specifically says until a certain level you get one new lift, and then you get up to 2, and then 3, then 4.
That is so weird, but okay.
Because you can use them as individual weapons, and some of the powers basically can be channeled to each one of them in turn, giving you multiple attacks a turn.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't think of it that way.
Yeah, ether shot goes for your new lift, not from you, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do.
So
but
you
they're
can use
usually like all cast at one time. Well, in 14, so that's why I never thought of it.
They do an alpha note in this game where they just kind of do the machine gun thing, like in the trailer, the Endwalker trailer,
Okay.
kind of thing. So, Zorn, I assume you're those of you who are not enamored with the crystal, or trying to transfer the crystal ether into a new lift, which is also I'm not gonna ask you to do a test for that. That's sage stuff. It's fine. Those you lot see her transfer the crystal's ether into her device on her back for a start.
Thought we were putting more energy into it to make it more powerful.
Why'd you?
Hmm?
I couldn't hear you.
Oh. Thought we were putting more energy into it to make it more powerful. What are you?
What am I doing? See, I would explain it, but I doubt you would understand. But to put it in,
Dumbass terms.
yes, that. I'm seeing if I can channel the energy of this crystal into my weapon, thus amplifying the power further and also being able to use it as a magical beam of death.
Boomstick.
Got it.
Magical beam of light, and then you hear Crayon yell, "Glow stick!"
No, boomstick.
Boomstick.
Closer to boomstick, but still very glowy.
Glowy boomstick. Zorn and Fawn just stare at each other and shake their heads. Like, well, we know.
When he got close to the two guys, he asked one of them, "Are you still wearing makeup?"
And he looks up at Crayon. It's like, yes, it makes me feel pretty.
All right.
But we know the way to Fawn March, and of course, at this point, the Kupo Cop, the Moogle comes out of the Lotus stand and kind of flies around you with Fang still chasing him, and says, "I can take you to Fawn March, Kupo, but be warned, if the Moogles can't catch us, there may be trouble. Come with me." And flies off. Fang still chasing unless Akemi.
Akemi whistles and Fang comes back.
Yeah.
All right, let's go kick some tail.
Sounds good.
Moogles don't have tails.
They have tailbones.
I don't know. I've never dissected one.
Well, if I kill enough of them, you'll have several.
All of you know that Moogles have palms on their heads, not tails. I'm not gonna make anyone fucking take some kind of anatomy roll for Moogles. God.
Rear ends.
Yeah,
We're talking about their tailbones.
I know.
All right, fine. Let's go kick some ass.
Don't think there's ever been a recording of anyone successfully killing a Moogle to begin with. As she follows behind.
So you'll head to the ferry that's by the Lancer's Guild, and you board, and you head over to the East Shroud on the ferry. Is there anything anyone is doing while you're on the very short boat ride across to the East Shroud? Are you making loud? Are you sneezing,
I
cat?
know she would be probably still tinkering with the crystal a little bit, but infusing aether and preparing uh, mostly her healing spells and whatnot, just in case.
Mhm.
She does not have the greatest of confidence with her new traveling companions.
Akemi has taken the time to take out some of the hand pies that they made and have been keeping well kept, and actually heats them up for everybody and passes one out to everyone.
Crayon eats one while he's working on his scythe. He's like sanding the grip and rewrapping it.
Okay.
The pie is handed to Liliana. She would kind of just look up at the Zayla going, "You want me to do what with that?"
It's food. Eat it.
It's. I thank you for the gesture, but I will have to pass.
It's not Archon loaf. I'll tell you that much.
Are you
I
vegetarian?
don't eat around other people. Kind of hard with. She taps on her mask.
Alright. Suit yourself. Akemi just kind of throws it at Fang.
Fang snaps it up in like one bite.
Yep.
Crayon tilts his back. When do you eat?
When I'm alone.
You're gonna have a
Which
hard
is-
fucking time around us.
Shikayo, I need you to make a drunk check.
Oof.
Shikayo, I think you may need to drink.
Shikyle got a 16 out of 100 for those on the podcast. They are near sober.
Yep, which is not good. You may need to consume some of your alcohol to prevent you getting into hangover territory.
Right before a big battle, that would be bad.
That would be very bad.
Alright. With everybody having been fed who wants food, Akemi is also going to pull out a whetstone and sharpen their big ass sword.
You sound offended. I did not mean to offend.
I'm not.
He's the cook.
Akemi's the cook.
It's just a simple matter of I'm not used to being around people. People are unpredictable. They are terrifying.
People are dicks.
Act without reason.
Reasonable.
You're not wrong.
I spend
People
most
are
of my,
dicks.
my time wandering around ancient ruins and elegant technology. So you'll have to forgive my lack of manners.
I never said anything about
I've mostly been around monsters and killing them. People aren't exactly my strong suit.
I was a cook for the army. I don't give a fuck about manners. I just want to make sure everybody.
I was prepared before I came to join your party.
Alright.
Okay. The ferry touches down, and Kupla Cop flies off again. Follow! Follow! Quickly!
What would happen if we tied a leash on that thing? Would it be like a balloon, or would we get tugged away?
Are you
Considering
asking
your-
me as the GM, or are you making an in-character comment?
In character comment.
Considering your size and build, I'm pretty sure that one yank from you would probably knock the Moogle to the ground and knock him out.
Somehow that doesn't make me want to.
Cut out at the end there, hun, just to let you know.
Oh,
Yeah, I couldn't hear that.
it's the
But
fan.
Yeah, it's a fan. I know the feeling because mine is down there.
Hmm.
And I don't have my sound engineer. I have Artemis with me tonight because Artemis is doing overtime, so I don't have Artemis telling me if my fan is being picked up.
It's not.
Okay, that's good.
But no, Akemi said somehow that doesn't make me want to try it any less.
Do you know how to get where we're going?
Nope.
Then I would suggest you don't try it.
Later.
Later.
So I assume that all of you are following.
Yes.
Yeah. At that point, you see Kupo Cop come to a screeching halt, as one can sort of do when they're flying through the air. And there are 4 larger Moogles who are probably about twice the size of Kupo Cop. Kind of kind of hanging, hovering. That's the word I'm looking for. Hovering there in front. Please, you must stop. If you summon the king, long may he reign, Kupo, he'll bleed the land dry. The elementals will be mad. And one of the Moogles has a helmet, a sword, a short sword, a spather, kind of looking sword, and a shield. And that one speaks. It is not our place, Kupo Cop. The Gridanians and the Empire and everyone else, the ones with metal, have all defiled the forest. They have defiled our home. And then there's one with twin knives. Yes! And now they have to pay. So, we're bringing the king home to deal with them. Long may he reign, Kupo.
Seems kind of counterintuitive.
Liliana would step forward, not to interrupt your bickering, but aren't you defiling your lands by trying to prevent others from defiling your lands? Summoning a primal drains the aether. The aether is what feeds the flowers, the trees, and all that. So by summoning the primal, you're slowly killing the forest, thus defiling the lands.
The king will deal with you all very quickly, Mikote.
But it's an oxymoron. It makes no sense.
Doesn't have to make sense. The king will deal with you all, and then you won't be. And then the king can go back up into the clouds, and the forest will be for the Moogles. It'll be fine.
But once you summon
Now.
a primal, it doesn't just go away. It'll demand more and more and more.
Then he'll have to go and kill those sailors and the sand people as well. Enough. We're not here to talk to people of the forest or whoever the elder Seer has sent. But if you come any further, we will deal with you, and the king will deal with you as well, Kupo. And then they turn their backs on you. But before they leave, the one with the sword and shield turns to Kupo Cop. You are a traitor, Kupo. Do not follow us. And then they fly off. Those 4 bigger Moogles fly off.
And you thought we were dumbasses.
Even I
There
know
are
that's
always-
a dumb plan.
There are always people out there that would rather seek desperation over logic.
Yep. Well, those are the ones that get to eat steel.
Well, ideally, they should have just made alliances with, like-minded people. Like the Gridanians could help prevent the invasion of the Garleans. But no, they summon primals and destroy everything.
They do what they know.
Because that's so much easier.
Is it though? Do you know the amount of aether and...
That was sarcasm.
I realized that after I started explaining.
At this point, while you're all discussing, Kupo Cop just looks at all of you and is like, "What do we do? What do we do, Kupo?
We destroy the
follow.
primal.
Do you start following after the Moggle's guard?"
Yes.
Okay.
I
I
don't
do.
really have a choice but to continue onwards.
We follow, and we fuck shit up.
So
Fucking shit up is our specialty.
this would be a good place to take a quick 5-10 minute break for folks before we head into the main event for the night. So we shall see you all soon. In the meantime, enjoy the trailer and some more art from our very talented folks. And yeah, we'll see you in a jiffy.
2.
Huzzah! And we're going straight into the combat screen.
Combat screen.
Yes.
Let's
In
kick some butt.
Okay, so for the stream, they get to see the combat. I'm streaming our combat. I'm streaming Fantasy Grounds for them.
Okay.
Obviously, you guys can just see it in Fantasy Grounds without having to do anything special. So we are back. If you couldn't already tell, I'm just making sure everything is in order. I'm assuming we can still be heard and everything, and there's no more fuck-ups. Can I just say that I hate Discord? It automatically goes into streamer mode, and while that's great, if someone tries to ping me, it's like, hey, something's wrong with the stream, I can't see it. And then my phone is dumbass and doesn't like automatically pick up on pings unless I start walking around.
Yeah.
Google, that shit is no help. I need it to ping.
Actually, iPhones do that too now.
Yeah, I need my, if someone pings me on Discord, I need that to come through immediately, not like when I just go and walk to the fucking toilet. Anyway, so they all walked into Thorn March, and this is where I get to play the music. But not before I.
A bunch of furries walk into Thornmark.
Yeah, a bunch of furries walk into Thorn March.
Sounds like a terrible porn.
I mean. So, at this point, God, you've all thrown me a fucking furry porn. God damn.
I'm not sorry.
We're gonna get censored.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, we're getting into that territory of we are going to fucking get censored, by fucking Twitch. So
Did Pure not mention the fact that you put us in the same room and things get to that adult level?
I'm fighting. Okay.
No, I didn't.
So it's fine, honestly, as long as no one starts getting their tits out. That's the issue. If any of you start showing that kind of flesh off on stream, we are going to get banned.
I don't think any of us are brave enough for that, so you're good.
Are you Pure's like.
Bad.
Oh wow! Look at the ceiling. The ceiling needs to be pink.
I mean, anyway, so as you walk into Thorn March into this glade,
Kitty.
you walk into. Okay, it's a very pink mist. Unfortunately, on Streamlabs it looks like white, but fine, sod it. It's kind of a very glowy pink mist, and you see some of the Moggle's Guard flying high up in the air, and then they start circling, and you kind of hear an odd drum beat, like do 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 do. And as you hear these drum beats and the chanting of "Hail to the King, Kupo!" over and over by various members of the Moggle's Guard, though one of them says "Hail to the Kupo King" and then corrects himself, you hear a fanfare like a and this royal majestic Moogle appears up the ground going to add them all to the... And I'm going to reveal him at least, or them.
Aren't they also like 8 to 20 feet tall?
At least the king is. That's why he's
Yeah.
that size.
Yes, the king is fucking massive.
Also, I
Yeah.
just moved the combat tracker all the way over here. Be gone, villains! This forest belongs to the Moogles now. You will defile my lands no further.
Technically, you're the one doing more harm to your forest just by being here.
Such insolence!
Yeah, I see words aren't going to work. So you, the big Zayla brute, I think this is the part where you hit him with your sword.
Oh my god! It's just like, yeah, let's beat this Moogle up.
1 second.
Okay. Deal with your cats, people, and then while I get the music set up.
Nova, it's okay.
Hold that thought, kitten.
Kitten?
Though to be fair, the music is more for the stream. I need to figure out how to, unless I do it in
Yeah.
Streamlabs or have it playing through something else. Either way,
Anyway.
it's for the stream.
Akemi kind of leans forward on their sword and looks at the king. You can leave now of your own free will, or you can leave in pieces. And I will roll an intimidation on that.
Okay.
Quickest primal fight ever. Scared it off.
I mean, with a 22,
Where are your stats, you damn Moogle? Where do I put your stats?
over there, and up there.
Yeah. Effects. Targets. Space and reach. No, I'm... Come on.
Hitting every button but the right one.
Yes.
So all the left buttons?
Yep. Charisma save. Nat 20!
Oh, damn.
Whore!
Be gone, villains! How
told
dare you
you.
intend to intimidate the king? And he shakes his scepter at you, Akemi. And
See,
at
those words.
that point, it's time to drop into initiative.
Okie dokie.
Okay, how does this roll thing work?
So, to roll initiative, open the combat tracker, so it's the cross swords in your top right. You can right click yourself,
Go crayon!
or not. You see that little box where it says an init? You just click that and it will roll it for you automatically.
Double click it.
Double click it, yeah. I'm gonna roll all the NPCs at once.
Nope.
What do you mean,
So,
oh nope? Can
On
you-
your main character sheet, there's AC, init, and speed. The init is the one you want to double click.
That's what I'm looking for, but... Oh.
Alright, for the podcast people, we have Akemi at 10, Fang at 15, Shikyle at 13, Cran at 22, and Liliana got a 3.
That's concerning.
It's great, because if I go last, that means I know who I need to heal.
Yes. In my case, I'm not telling you what my initiatives are because
Me.
I'm mean. But needless to say, Crayon is going to go first, and then it's the king. So Crayon, you're up.
Alrighty.
Let me just check something. 1, 2, 7 times. Oh, yeah, okay. I need to just make a small modification before you do something funny.
Is the Void Avatar on the field this time?
Yes, next to Crayon.
Okay, you might want to move it up to the top of the list then.
Yep.
And
I need to.
babe, do you have the Void Avatar sheet open?
Okay, the avatar is moved up in the initiative to be next to Crayon. So.
Okie doke.
So yeah, it is Crayon's turn and then the Void Avatar's turn.
How far can we move?
You can move 35 because you're a Viera. So that's 7 squares. You will not be able to get into range unless you will not be able to get into melee range unless you take a dash action. That means you'll have to attack next turn. Why is it asking me for approval? I'm going to disengage that. I trust you all. Are you moving the avatar next to you? Yep. Okay. Or one step behind you. Cool. Are you doing either of you doing anything else this turn? Don't forget your push to talk. So if you're trying to tell me anything,
Not that I can think of.
I was gonna say you were awful quiet when I'm asking you questions, and I'm like, remember your push to talk.
And yeah, I forgot about push to talk.
Okay. All right, it's the king, and we're going to use this ability. Moggle's guard, to me! Drive out these invaders!
It's never easy, is it?
Nope. And at that point, boop, the Moggle's guard descend. And they're all around the arena.
Wonderful.
So, that's all the king can do this turn, because yeah. Next up is Mr. Fawn, which is this guy. Hey, who's echoing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, no. Fawn is going to come back here.
Ink.
Ink, you're echoing, hon. Okay.
Alright.
Pure, can you tell Ink that they are echoing still? I've had to mute them temporarily, just to... because they're not listening.
I don't know if he's there, but...
Okay. That's fixed. Okay. Next turn is all of some of my stuff. The white mage called 30-foot Kupo Kip has 30-foot flying speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. is going to do nothing else this turn because flight. Whisker Wall has 30 foot flying as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Starts beelining towards Crayon and the Avatar. It's like, no, you will not harm the king, Kupo. Crayon, you see this Moogle with the sword and shield coming at you. And then there's the one with the twin knives. Look Frost, was that double speed?
Alright. Ink should be good now, by the way.
Wicked.
Do I need to roll initiative or?
No, you already did that.
Right.
But
Alright.
I'm calculating my move. Yeah, echoing again.
I
That thing.
can't do anything about it.
We'll get you headphones this weekend.
Okay. Pugnapako, on the other hand, starts flying at breakneck speed with her knives held out at Akemi. As she uses her Mogfrost ability. And at the end of that charge, she can attack at advantage. And her crit range is increased. Because she charged. So I'm going to... Why is it not... I really, really hate this thing. Give me a second, please, while I do some emergency things. You equip people with weapons, and it just doesn't show up in the fucking standard prepared combat. Do I need to like whatever. I'm gonna roll this way because fuck fantasy grounds. Got my advantage token up. I'm pretty sure a 27 hits you, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a crit.
And it's a crit because it was in the crit range.
Mm-hmm.
So this, I'm trying to remember.
This is gonna suck.
This is gonna suck.
Excuse me.
I'm not ready for this.
I'm just gonna straight up double it because, yeah. That is 18
Max
points.
damage.
Yep, 18 points of damage total.
Yeah, no, Akemi's down.
Okay,
No, that's only 13 points because the +5
Thank you.
doesn't double.
Okay. So 13 out of 24. Good thing you leveled.
Oh, right, level up. Duh.
Yeah, you leveled. You're fine. Because of the charge was one of the actions, you don't have to, she does not swing her offhand this turn. But then Fang sees you get attacked, and it's Fang's turn.
Yeah, Fang is going to go around to the backside for, you know, good old pack tactics.
Yep.
And then, of course, we are going to go for Bite Bite.
Yes, yes. Critical hits! For 25.
So then we get this lovely setup.
All twos.
All twos. So that's an 8 total on the tail turner. Don't forget to drag the dice on.
I don't have to. It's all. I have I have Fang targeting. I thought.
It did. No, you don't.
There now.
I think
Okay.
you may have had them targeting someone else.
Probably the king.
No, not even the king.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Whatever.
I will fix that. 8.
All right, and then of course we've got the save. So.
They failed.
They failed. They are on the ground, right? They
Woohoo,
fall out.
yep.
They get knocked down.
Yep.
Yeah, they are prone. They cannot fly or anything. Y'all just see Fang leap up and grab the ninja Moogle and
By the palm and pin him down.
yeah. Shikal, you're up.
She's going to back up. And if I can get Fantasy Grounds to react, going to try and hit the that's a miss.
That's a miss with a 10.
Yep.
You have your, but now because you're level 2, you auto recall your chakra, and you've got 2 attacks. So, right? Or bonus.
My bonus action, yeah, I do.
I think recalling your chakrams is a free action, and even if it isn't, I'm going to make it a free action because I think that's silly. If it isn't,
it just comes back to me.
yeah. So
They're like a boomerang.
you no longer have to go. And, you no longer have to pick them up. Thank fuck. That's 17 hits.
Yep. Give me 1 second.
Now you just have to worry if they ever stick in an enemy.
Okay, gotta love Fantasy Grounds sometimes. That ain't gonna work, so. I gotta change something real quick because it's not letting me.
While you're waiting, why don't you go onto CanadianDice.com and shop for .ca even, bloody hell, and go and look for dice to buy.
You never have too much dice.
Click, clack, math rock.
7 damage. Or 6 damage. Blech.
There we go. Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
The Black Mage. He's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. And check this one. Didn't even have to move that far. I need to edit something real quick because I just noticed those spells are not correctly game fucking fantasy grounds. The spells are not correctly doing dexterity saves.
Helpful.
Well, helpful for you, not for me. Okay, alright. He is going to use Palm Flare. Hey, Duality, how do we do a circle AoE?
What's the AoE?
It's a 30-foot AoE fireball. This black mage is launching at you.
So
Like that.
30 radius or diameter?
30-foot radius. Yeah, radius.
Okay, well, that means
Fuck.
they're gonna hit everything,
I don't like that.
including their allies.
It's
don't
kind of
give a fuck.
extreme.
Well, they already summoned the Moogle King. I don't think they give a fuck.
Yeah.
That fireball does a lot of damage.
Yeah. I was gonna say let's clear that. He sees that two of his compatriots are in there. It's like, no, that's a bad idea. Okay. We're going to use Burning Hands instead, which is a 15-foot cone, but he's going to focus it towards Liliana. Which is also going to miss. Yeah. No, it's going to aim it towards Fawn. Aim it towards Fawn. Yep, that hits.
Just barely.
It clips. And it's going to hit the bard, but sod it. So... Burning Hands on... That was Zorn, right? No, it's Fawn. Fawn's further up.
Nat 1.
Fawn fails the the dex save to get out to take half, and then the bard, who is all the way at the top, because bard, passes the save as an 18 versus the DC of 14 to take half. So the come on, Fawn, where are you? There you go. Fawn, you take 7 points of damage. That's my NPC anyway. And the bard takes... Yep, no, remember it was
6.
halved. So take 6. Hey! Watch what you're doing with those hands, Kupo! Sorry, you're all grouped up. Get away from them. I'll blast them all. The archer is up. And goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, come on. And has... I'm not going to use that right now. Oh, no, we're going to do some sniping. Yep, okay. March of the Moogles! No, wait, is that March of the Moogles or is it... That's Mog Shot. Yeah, Mog Eye Shot. I forgot to change that. Okay, Mog Eye Shot.
The Moogles seem confused.
They are.
The Moogles are already drunk.
Yeah, they're already drunk. Ranged attack roll at advantage. So, actions. Advantage. On Shikyle. Hits with a 17. It does not hit.
It misses with a 17.
It misses with a 17.
Yes.
Damn. So you see this archer Moogle kind of zero in on you, Shikyle, and then lets fly, and then you just kind of dance out the way real quick, and that's
Doesn't even dance. Just like Heracles is like,
yeah.
All
right, Kemi, you got stabbed by this Moogle with knives. How do you respond?
I think we know how Akemi's going to respond.
Yes.
Violently?
Step 1, dark side.
Yep.
Step 2, big ol' stabby stab.
And that hits for 25.
Yep. Why didn't that target? Oh, because it's Fang that I'm clicking with. There we go. Okay. Alright, and
This was very annoying when I was playing Alric.
20 damage!
Yay. Nice.
Yep.
Does
Does Akemi only have one action still?
Yep, until level 5.
Balls. Okay.
Mr. Zorn is up. And he is like, no. Oh. No, he was there, right?
Yeah.
1, 2.
Well,
Right
actually,
behind
he was directly. Yeah, he was right behind Akemi.
That means he can get him rich. No, you are not setting anyone on fire. Go away. Leave. Get away, you flaming Moogle. And the black mage just sees him charging and just goes whoop up and over. That leaves next up is the warrior, Ruffle Tough Captor. And that one is absolutely in range to come mess with Crayon. Yep, and I'm gonna move this over here. Hits with a 25. Oh, and it's got a great axe. This is gonna hurt. No, it isn't.
Is it?
It's going to do 8 points of damage total.
It tickled.
It tickled, but it's still Crayon who is not in. Yeah. Okay, Crayon's got 21. You're fine. And that leaves us up last with Liliana.
Who has the least amount of HP?
Akemi.
Yeah, Akemi got hit for half health.
For a crit.
Yeah.
How many spaces can I move?
6.
Oh, well, then yeah. And cure wounds. Though I don't know how to actually use it.
So all the way at the bottom, your actions tab.
Yeah, I'm on the actions tab. I have the spell open, but I don't know how to.
Do you have a little like plus button next to it, a little red cross?
That says heal.
Yeah, drag that on top of my icon. There we go.
Yeah.
Max heal.
Nice. For 10 points.
Yeah, if you drag the action button on top of whoever you're doing it for, it worked pretty well.
Okay. I will remember this.
Okay. Puxy Pico,
And-
Checo song. Sorry, go on.
I was just saying, now you're no longer at half health.
The bard is going to disengage from Fawn. And then it's going to shoot at Fawn.
Disengage is an action.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. I can't do anything else. Because my other thing's in action too. Bollocks.
Neener, neener, neener.
Could have fired into combat, but whatever. One's already wounded. Crayon, you are up. This warrior Moogle with a huge great axe has just come charging at you.
Alright, and
And hit-
because
and
of
hit
the
you.
mic issues.
And tickled me.
Yes. You hit with a 25. And that's 8 points of damage to the warrior. Okay, and then it's the avatar's turn. Again, I'm going to health rule it because otherwise you're going to, because it feels silly. But I'm going to assume, unless you tell me otherwise, at the end of your turn, you're taking the bonus action to tell the avatar to do something. Because otherwise I'm going to keep saying, no, you don't get it. And that feels kind of like mean to me. Because we're all neurodivergent and being a shithead, is not how I do things, generally.
Yes, the avatar is going to go after the warrior Moggle.
Yep. So, same again. Let's do some slashy.
I don't think that he has the Void Avatar's character sheet up.
Nope.
I do not.
Probably help a little.
There we go.
So, swing. Go to your action tab. Remember, it's rend. Oh, hang on.
Is it broken again?
No. You just need to open the action and then roll the die.
Yeah, you gotta hit the magnifying glass.
Oh.
That hits with an 18.
Yay!
And does minimal damage with a 5.
Well, at least it's actually useful this time.
But also, motherfucker.
There's a theme here I'm noticing. Great attack rolls they hit. Really bad damage.
Okay.
Yep.
Better than the last time.
Yeah, last time we had all those nat ones.
Couldn't
Alright.
hit shit.
Time for the king to do his super special, one of the super special things. The king forges a link between him and the white mage, and you see this all of you see this visible kind of stream of ether going from the white mage Moogle all the way into the king, and his scepter charges up and he points at the ninja.
The one that's prone and underneath a...
Yeah. Give me a sec. No, it's not what I wanted. Three D10 hit points. And you see this white light envelop the ninja Moogle. As it gets healed for 22.
So it's fucking completely healed.
Not quite. Not completely, but mostly.
Son of a whore.
Yeah. But then the king looks a little exhausted after that, and you get the impression that maybe the white mage is like, Your Majesty, Kupo, not again, please. Not for a while. That took a lot out of me. Okay. That leaves us with Mr. Fawn, who's going to get back in range with that bastard bard. And it's going to start swinging. Oh, no, that's damage. And hits with a 16, and it's going to do two-handed strike. 3 points of damage. Goodness. Okay, the white mage is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is going to sit on top of the king.
On his foot.
Yes, sit on the king's foot.
Needs a rest after that last one.
Yep. Yeah, it's not going to do anything because the king absorbs its energy. But the paladin is, on the other hand, is going to do this. And do I want to do that one? No, we just do a regular attack. Actions. Hitting with advantage, because flank and it's a critical.
Of course it is.
Another crit.
These moves are lucky, Kupo. That is a total of 12 points of damage. To Crayon,
Hey.
who is
At 1 HP.
Is at 1 HP.
Uh-oh.
The ninja is now up. Can't move without. No, he can move out of that actually, but
I thought it was still prone.
Yeah, it has to stand up. Yeah, so stands up and cannot use its full action to charge out of there. So it's just going
And
to
have half movement speed.
Yep. So it can't do anything because it's got knocked down by the damn wolf, who is now going to feel its wrath. It hits Fang once for a total of 8, and then hits. Does it hit again with the offhand? No,
No.
it misses with the offhand. Speaking of Fang, Fang is up.
Yeah, Fang didn't like that.
Nah.
Alright, make sure Fang is targeting.
I feel that I'm gonna have to heal.
Group hydrate.
Hydrate or die straight. Anyways, Fang did not like that, so more bitey bite.
Yep. Hits for
And a
15.
hit. So another piercing of 7. And back on your ass with you.
Yes.
They succeeded that time.
Nope,
Oh,
no back on the ass.
nope.
So just a really angry wolf biting their offhand.
And then Shikar, you're up.
Alright, well this time she's going to target, since they're back in the air, and they seem like the biggest threat right now. $23.
That hits.
Alright, I'm going to use my flourish, which I forgot to use last time.
Grand total of 10
10
damage.
damage. My offhand. That's a fail.
That's
That
a
is
crit
a
fail.
crit fail.
I thought I loaded the crit fail tables. Oh well. Okay.
That one gets stuck in the dirt.
The black mage is gonna disengage.
And then do nothing?
But it takes an action, but it still can move, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's gonna go back near the king. he scurries off near the king. But no spells. The archer But now it's a clear shot. No. What? Why? Thank you. And disengage your target there, and then that. Yeah. No. Okay, fixed. It's going to target Zorn. This eye shot is on cooldown, so it's just going to shoot normal. It's going to hit Zorn with a 23.
For 1 point. No.
No, for 7 points total.
Hey, I can hope.
Yeah. And then it's a Kemiston.
Yep. So Kemi, of course, is gonna go for round 2 on the annoying fucker that has now attacked their dog.
They still get an advantage because
23
That definitely hits. And
for
that's
14 points of damage.
Mhm.
Okie dokie. Yep. And that is the end of Akemi's turn, isn't it?
Mhm. This Moogle is looking worse for wear, and Zorn sees an opportunity. And now it's just like surrounded, so. Hits with a 17. And it goes down, and you see stars come around its head. And like a bell sounds. I am going. I'm not removing it from the field for certain reasons, but I am removing it from view.
So it's out of combat.
Out of combat. Yep. Leads us to the warrior, who is going to do the swingy swing on.
Let's hope Artemis is in chat right now.
Artemis was working overtime, but Artemis was also in chat with like, everyone up top, so maybe. Oh, that was a hit no matter what. But I'm gonna roll again, see if I crit.
Yes.
Again.
Fuck, I'm rolling really powerful today. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that is how many crits today?
I don't know.
Crayon is dying.
Yeah. Liliana, you see Crayon collapse to the ground.
And I sigh.
Should I ping Artemis?
We might wanna.
I guess I can go ahead and heal them, and that will bring them from the dying.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least you're not dying.
Yes.
It was either that or use spare the dying, which makes it so you save on your dying saving throws.
Yeah.
It's automatic, just stabilized. They'd be out of the fight, but they wouldn't die. Unless somebody hit them again.
I'm also going to look back at some of the others and be like, I think this one needs help.
That one charged in ahead of everyone else.
And already popped in with that second wind.
Okay.
For whoever needs.
And then a group hydrate. And then a posture check.
For fuck's sake!
Oh man, she getting
Spam!
us good.
Spam!
They getting us good tonight. I did need
where
to
are the,
stretch.
where are
though.
the character sheets?
Over there?
Ooh,
Oh, for fuck's sake!
What?
what
No,
happened?
I got a message because it's like, hey, heads up, the videos are off. Because I'm so focused on the combat, I forgot to minimize this. So I was like, I'm swearing at myself. So I'm like, fuck, I should know better. I am a professional streamer, I swear. I was trying to check to see if you all had like second wind in your character sheets, just so I didn't have to roll 2d10 and all that stupid shit. 'Cause you had your potions.
That'd be a lot of potions.
Yeah, but you have your potion buttons, is what I mean. So I'm gonna just roll 2d10 and be done with it. That's 12 back to Crayon, right?
Fran. Yep.
Yep.
Yay!
The bard. I needed to hydrate because I was busy doing everything. And I was already sitting
Yeah.
fine.
I've already drank about a third of this.
Yeah. Why does that have damage? No, you stupid, silly game. Oh, stupid software. No. The bard starts playing a song, very much like the one the stream can hear right now. Grants himself and the ninja plus freeze. Yeah.
Okay. The ninja's not even playable right now, though.
The bard
Yeah, but-
grants himself hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 30-foot radius.
It almost looks like you're holding a jar of peanut butter.
Damn.
And the paladin. The bard starts singing and grants himself and the paladin plus freeze
Oh boy.
till his next turn. And that's his action. He's not doing anything else. Crayon, you are up. I'm gonna remove the prone because you got hit with a second wind. So I'm gonna say you barely remain standing thanks to that. Because timing on streams is a bitch. Okay. Crayon, you are up.
Alright. Take another swing at this.
You have inspiration. That's a 10.
Oh, good.
You have 2 points of inspiration.
Fuck you.
Somehow we got from a 10 to an 8.
Well,
I'd say use it again, but we'd probably get one.
but they're still just a little shell shocked. One too many hits from the axe.
Yeah.
Huh?
She said 1 too many hits in the ass. You're a little shell shocked.
I said
Yeah.
from the axe, but okay.
The avatar is up, Crayon.
I'd move the avatar behind the warrior.
Yep.
So
It's getting
advantage.
advantage. So roll that again, hon, just to see if you get a nat 20. But it is hitting with a 17. Yeah, it hits with a 17 or a 15, either way. Roll damage. On the warrior is 11.
Hey, that's better. This might be the turnaround.
Maybe. Except that it's not the king's turn.
Joy.
Can we put a ball gag on the king and call it good?
I mean, he looks at Pukna Paco, the tail turner.
Flag. And echo.
Okay. He looks at the ninja, essentially. Rise! Rise and serve His Majesty once more, Pukno Pakno! And you see the ninja get back up.
Son.
But that's the king's turn.
Is there no way to interfere with casting?
Nope. You don't have counterspell. Mr. Thorn sees this ninja get back up. Like, no, you don't. No. Down you go. Down you go. Misses with a 9.
Or not?
The white mage is still kind of exhausted from having his energy stolen by the king, and now just had a whole bunch, probably more, taken to fuel that revive. So is not going to do anything. The paladin is going to swing at Crayon. Hang on. Hits with a 25, which would go up to a 28 because of the bard boost. So this is going to be...
Death.
No, we'll see. That's a grand total of 9. So I'll add +3 to that. But Crayon is... No, Crayon's not down, far from it. The ninja is up and is not doing anything, but is actually... is actually going to use the Mog Frost ability to dash, and it provokes no attacks of opportunity when it does this. It's going to come for Shikayo. That's one action. Second one is the swing, and it's an advantage because of the frost. Hits of an 18, which, did I put that in the crit range? I did. Yeah.
No, no, that's a +8. So they actually just rolled a 10.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Still hits normally. For all of 7 points of damage. And that's its turn. And then we go to Fang.
Yeah, Fang's gonna see their Q-Toy get up and go after Shikayo and absolutely chase after.
Yep.
Its attack is based on movement.
And make sure we're targeting. Alright.
Just like real canines.
Wait, the fucking camera's probably off again. Shit.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck.
Alright. That hits with a 20. Dirty 20. Fuck yeah. For 7 points of damage. And they saved on the fucking prone again.
Okay.
Of course.
But yes, that clears.
Okay.
Well,
Shikayo, you are up.
Yep.
Kick it in the face.
I mean, I'm right here. Chakra imps can be used as melee weapons, so. Oh, and I get advantage because of the simple fact that they
Fang.
are. Yep. 18. Unfortunately, I do not get my flourish because it has to be done at range.
Minimum damage that time.
6.
At least it's damage.
This is true.
And then
Take your blessings where you can get them.
bonus action. 21.
That hits.
Alright, give me a second.
Three points of damage.
Yep. And let's see. All I can do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This time the Black Mage is going to do its...
something stupid.
Yeah. Give me a sec while I just type this so it's in case I get to use it again. Versus dexterity 12 for half. Magic. Cool. Okay. So it starts charging up etheric energy and it unleashes a meteor looking object down upon Crayon, which also hits pretty much everything else, including itself.
It did not think that through.
No! It's like, be gone!
Does that mean it hit the king too?
It hit the king as well, but we'll deal with that in turn. So let's deal with the players first and their things. So Crayon is the center point, but that doesn't mean anything for like damage increase or anything crazy. Crayon passes the dex save, and therefore, why is that? A? Oh, I know why I messed up. Well, Crayon passed the dex save. I just got to fix one little thing with that. Either way, you pass the dex save. There we go. And that was against Crayon. So she'd come up automatically as halved. Yep, that's 4 points of fire damage to Crayon as this meteor comes down. Liliana fails the dex save of an 8. And gets hit with Palm Flare for 9 points of damage and is looking pretty shitty. The Avatar.
That's funny. My dex is one of my higher stats.
The Avatar passes its save and gets out of the way of the meteor and takes half. Takes 5 points of damage. Now, all the Moogles he hit. Let's start with the king. The king, nat 20 on the deck, so it's going to take half. and takes
7.
7 points of damage, and then yells at Poker! Poker, you traitor! And you see the black mage visibly kind of cower. Fails the dex save with an 8. Takes a full 14 points of damage. The black mage for his insolence. The white mage fails its
Also
dex
fails.
save. Takes a full 3d6 and takes 6 points of damage. The archer passes its dex save with a 17 and takes 4 points of damage. The warrior fails the dex save and takes 12 points of damage because it failed the dex, so it took full damage. And the paladin
Also fails.
no passes barely with its 12.
Really?
Yeah, I made this an easy test to pass because it's a nasty attack. Takes half of the 14, so that's 7. And that's everyone who got hit with that shit. Most of you look singed. The archer is up and is going to snipe. No, that's Crayon. Crayon is not attacking Akemi. Bullywall actually it's locked onto Zorn, so that's fine with me. Its attack is reloaded, so it's going to roll at advantage. Where's the damn bow? No, wait. I've got to set advantage first. Hits Zorn with a 22. That was a 14 base, so it didn't crit. But Zorn takes 8 points of damage and is looking kinda
Kinda sus.
Yeah. Akemi, you're up.
Alright. Akemi actually sees that they're all doing kinda good down here and is gonna rush up here to bash in the paladin.
Mm-hmm. You have advantage because you're flanking.
Love that.
You hit with 18.
Yep. And 14 points damage.
Sweet. Mr. Zorn, on the other hand, kite dances round. Pardon me, Mr. Thorn. Pardon you, Mr. Zorn. And stabs at the barb with an 18. That hits, and it's going to. It does 2 points of damage. I mean, it's damage. The warrior is now got a problem. It's being double teamed. It looks to try and take out the easier of the 2 targets. It's going to swing its axe at the avatar. Doesn't have advantage on that though. It hits with an 18.
Shouldn't the avatar have more HP?
It should. What was its hit dice?
It's at a 9 right now.
Okay.
Give me a second. I'll look it up.
Yeah, that should have way more. It has 2 hit dice, so it should be. There's a hit dice plus con, right? So it's 6 plus. It should be at.
Yeah, but the avatar gets it has a listed HP per level, basically. Give me a second. warrior. That's samurai.
I have peanut butter soup.
Sage. That's a ninja.
Try mixing it with a knife.
Void Avatar is hit points plus 4 times your 5 plus 4 times your class level.
Which is 9.
4 times class level.
Because
That's 13.
13.
That's 13. Because Cran's level 2.
It would just barely survive that with 2 HP.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it has 2 HP left. Okay.
So is this Void Avatar like a summon that can just be resummoned if it dies?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a way to resummon it, but you won't be able to suddenly make it come back in combat. But that was that. It's Liliana's turn.
Stop having good rolls.
Normally they have crap rolls.
Yeah.
Stop trying to impress me on my first play.
I'm trying to kill you on your first play, not impress you.
Maybe I'm impressed by death?
Or that.
So you're Deadpool?
I wouldn't put it past her. I really wouldn't put it past her.
Alright, before I move. Now, I was doing all that aether charging with the crystal into my... I'm going to call it a funnel because I can never remember the name they give it.
New left. Yep. Your funnel.
If I decide to use that, like, let's say on the Black Mage, how would I go about it, and how much damage would it probably have a chance of doing?
You're a healer. But you're
I'm
using it for damage.
spectacular.
Yeah. But you're doing...
Magic damage.
Yes. Let me think. I'm thinking out loud. But you charged it up and you're firing it at a single target. But you're also a healer. Oh, I know which ability I can invoke from the game. Okay. I'm going to call up my wonderful Book of Armaments real quick. Because I'm going to stop maybe... Why does that no longer do that? Oh, is it because I... It's because I don't have fucking stream focused because I have Fantasy Grounds up, so I keep clicking for other things by accident. Okay, I need to look at my Book of Armaments because I have a fun thing here for you that would actually work on this. Oh, where are you? Where are you? There it is. My super secret GM document. What's your strength?
10.
Give me a D8 roll.
That's the one with the 8 on it.
Yes.
Drag it onto the chat box.
It was a 7. And now it is a 3.
Well, that's not bad. You fire the ether out of your funnel. And you blast. All of you see this. And you see that Liliana just kind of nails the Black Mage. And hurts them pretty fucking hard. For a grand total of 30 points of damage. Shame we didn't keep that 7.
You know, I had to roll it on the thingy.
Who's Pure? It's picking up you hitting the scratching.
Sorry.
I tell you what, because it's an innovative use of something, I will let you re-roll that as inspiration. If it comes up worse, I will not take the new result because it's after the fact.
My luck is terrible.
Get Nate.
Got a 6.
Hey.
The black mage just goes down. You just gets annihilated, and it's just laying there.
Did it just fall straight down, or did the force just send it flying?
Oh, it sent it flying. It went flying 30 feet, and went down. It's yeah. But that's not all, because you are a sage. That healing, basically that ether you released also kind of washes over friendlies in the immediate area, the entire party. Give me 3d8.
3d8.
Yeah.
All of us?
No. 14, 17. Everyone gets 17 hit points back.
Oh, I didn't finish rolling.
I saw
Those
3. I saw.
D8,
Oh
I only
yeah.
rolled
those
the
D8 were from
Yeah.
the. You can pick up the D8 and then right-click it.
Oh.
So that's 8. That's 16.
Plus
Everyone
8.
gets 16 anyway. So I was 1 off. God. Okay. So the avatar's fully healed. Fawn is fully healed. Fang is fully. Yeah, everyone else is pretty much fully healed. Yep.
I'd be fully healed.
Everyone is fully healed. And then it comes up to the bard's turn.
Except Crayon.
Well, Crayon's still got 2, but
Except Crayon.
Crayon's been off tanking this entire fucking raid. Trial, whatever. The bard is fucked. The bard can disengage, and it's gonna run a distance. And that's it. And then Crayon is your turn.
Not having a good day.
No, that bard is getting fucked in the ass. by two lousy humans.
Right, and I thought that was what all the 5e memes were saying about Bard.
Okay, we need to cut the comms while Crayon's talking.
He is not happy. And do I have a limit break?
You do not. Though, how many criticals have I rolled this encounter?
A lot.
Huh?
How many criticals?
A lot.
Okay.
About 4 in total.
At least 3.
Give me a second.
Oh dear.
4. I'm going to say I've rolled 4. How many of you all rolled? Do you remember?
1.
2?
Fang got 1. I haven't gotten any, so...
7.
We're counting crits because we can build up a limit break that way.
True.
Yeah, no, I think we're at 7.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do for you. You either have a level 1 available, but it'll burn all your points, because that's how they work, or you can keep going, because you're close to a level 2.
I'll keep going.
Keep going. Okay. So just swing normally.
Okay.
You get advantage.
Yeah, no matter
Either
which one you hit.
either enemy.
That hit,
Hey!
the 22 hits. Which enemy are you swinging at? The warrior or the paladin?
Which one was the last one to hit him?
The paladin.
The paladin.
So him.
Okay. So feel free to give me that sweet damage. Oh!
10
damn.
point.
That paladin is not looking happy. It's like literally holding on with the last thread of life kind of deal. That leaves us.
You might want to remove the unconscious and prone from the void.
Yeah.
What's that?
No, I have to do something.
There we go.
Okay. The avatar's up.
And he'll be going for the warrior.
Okay.
Advantage.
Hits with a 17, but let's see if you get a critical. Nope, still a
Same
17. So it still hits. And down goes the warrior. That is what, 11 points of damage?
Yep.
Yep. So 40. Boop. And then the king looks around. How many have I got down so far? 2?
2.
Okay, just for
The
reasons.
warrior and the...
Just for reasons. This time he's going to absorb the powers of the archer. And is going to shoot at Fawn. So it's going to do the sniper shot. So you see the king's scepter turn into a bow, into a moogly looking bow, and swing is going to shoot at Fawn. And crits with a 19, so the natural 19, so that crits because of the sniper shot.
Ow.
Ow's an understatement.
It should have critted, but I want another D. So 6 plus 8. That's 14 damage. So I need to add the 8 to Fawn. Yeah, Fawn's looking kind of roughed up by that sniper shot. But then it's his turn, and he's like, "No, get back here, you singing bugger!"
All I'm imagining now is Thorn and Zorn chasing after the bard like the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fawn got a nat 20, so that's now 8. Oh wait, no, I got that would
have been 9.
That's 9 because of the snipe crit. Yeah. That's 17. That's 8 points of damage at the bard, and the bard's not looking too happy. The mage, the white mage. Is going to heal the king because the king. Oh, do I want to do that? No, it's going to heal the bard.
I'm gonna say, which one would they actually target though? The king or the bard?
I don't know. Their loyalties to the king. They're tempered. That's an 18 back to the bard. After that, so that's 7 back to 7 damage. The paladin is barely hanging on and decides to go for its Hail Mary. So everything within 30-foot radius. 1, 2, 3. Oh God, it's gonna do the same. He's so wounded that he's just not thinking, and he's gonna hit the king and the white mage and the archer as well with this maneuver. So I just need to do a quick rewrite on this attack because this is silly. So what was it? 14? Yeah. Da, 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 da.
So what I'm hearing is they're slowly packing themselves.
It's
Kind
not
of.
like we can hurt them. Just be bullet sponges until they kill themselves.
God, we are fighting the Three Stooges.
Yep. Insert yakety sax here.
You know, though, I'm going to say this. If this is how it goes for Moogles, I would hate to see how it's going to be with dragons.
Hopefully we're a lot higher level at that point.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
fair
not
point.
usually this strung out.
I made this fight difficult, y'all.
Oh, I see. It's your fault.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they are the ones that keep getting, the crits.
Thanks, Dungeon Mommy.
All the crits.
Okay.
It's like when we were fighting pirates, they couldn't get a crit between them. They couldn't even land a blow between them.
No,
Now
they kept-
Moogle, crit.
Yep.
The
you
luck
know,
of the
pirates
Moogle.
just pooped themselves and ran away.
You and that peanut butter.
I want peanut butter and apples, but it's fucking soup.
No, ignore that. Fuck.
Ignore what? I didn't see shit.
I'm trying to figure something out. I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, he starts spinning around with his shield and flings it, and he basically does a Captain America and starts hitting you all. So let's again start with PCs.
Since I'm hiding behind the Zayla, do I have to worry about that?
Honestly, if it's an automatic dex check, you can just control target everybody one at a time, and then just roll it en masse all at once. You're on Thorn.
Fuck. Okay. There we go. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. And then... Okay.
That was entertaining.
So,
Hey, it kinda saved.
okay, so I'm going to read this off for the purpose of the stream. Dexterity checks to halve the damage and also avoid a status effect. Akemi saved on a 16. The white maid, no, Woolly Wart is the archer. Archer saved on a 17. The king saved on a 24. The white mage saved on a 15. Crayon failed on a 9. Liliana passed on a 20. And the Avatar also passed on a 20. So the only person who's taking full damage from this is Crayon. And Crayon is also going to take an additional effect. So
I just imagine Crayon was just the unlucky one. When they spun around and released it, they were just standing right there.
Yep.
Wait, my HP is at 2?
No. You took 2 points of damage from that because I rolled like shit.
Oh.
You took half damage. I rolled a 4. I rolled 4, and half of that is 2. The only person who's taken the 4 is is Crayon, and Crayon was also stunned for 1 round because
They got beamed in the head by a shield.
and they were danger close. So Crayon loses his next turn.
So all Akemi hears is just thong and ducks.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You still kind of get caught by it a little bit, but it's not enough to cause concern.
You get clipped, but otherwise.
Uh-huh.
Anyway. The ninja is just going to stabby because this is a really bad situation. So go for Shikyle.
All I imagine is at that point when the paladin does that, the Moogle King is just facepalming.
Fools! Fools! Attack them, not us!
So I'm surprised the king isn't killing his own people at this point.
I mean,
I
don't
he
test
kind of
him.
is.
Actually, I don't know if that would count as anything. Can anyone just like try and convince him that all his people are trying to kill him more than us?
Misses with the main hand.
I mean, Akemi probably could, but
Hits.
Akemi's having fun stabbing.
The off.
I mean, I have a 16 charisma. Maybe I should try that my next turn.
Shikyle takes 5 points of damage from a dagger slice. And then we move on to Fang and Shikyle. So Fang, you're up.
Yep. Fang is absolutely gonna go for the bitey bite again. Still targeting, so still advantage?
Yep.
Sweet. Alright, let's see. We get Pack Tactics, of course. And Bitey Bite.
Hits for 16.
Okie dokie. 7
And
points there.
the ninja goes down completely. Yes.
Fang just gives a happy bark covered in blood.
Moogle blood, which is rainbow coloured, I imagine.
Uh-huh.
It's
glittery white.
Yeah, it's glittery white. It's look. I'm going places with that I shouldn't, but whatever.
Yeah. When you said glittering white, my mind went somewhere.
Shikyle, you're up. This Moogle just died. I got severely concussed or knocked out in front of you.
Gonna walk away because like that is something you don't see every day.
Yeah.
As
that Moogle goes down, actually, you see the king visibly kind of sag a little bit. Just saying.
Oh.
He does what?
He kind of. It looks like he got. It looks like it made him a little tired, I guess. That's
Okay.
the way to say it.
All right.
Right.
26.
Yep, that hits the bard.
And I get my flourish because I get somebody within 5 feet harassing.
A 19. Wouldn't that technically count as a critical?
No.
Nope.
The reason
Only 20 unless you have a class or ability effect that says otherwise.
Yeah, so my Moogles have abilities that change their crit range. That is 9 points of damage. Just that was that offhand?
Nope.
It said OH.
That's weird.
Yeah.
And 21.
Hits with 21. Yeah.
And 6 damage.
Yep. That bard's not looking good. The black mage is out of commission. The archer is exhausted because he got absorbed from. That means it's Akemi's turn.
Time for bops.
Yep, Akemi is definitely going for it again. I think this is my last round for their first round of Burning Blood, too.
And nope, you get one more.
Okay. Sweet, 22 to hit
Yep.
for 17 points of damage. It dead.
Yep. It's gone. The pallet just kind of falls down. It's like dong dong dong. It's kind of got the stars around its head. Zorn, on the other hand, is doing the Three Stooges thing. It's like, pardon me, coming through. Past you, Kyle. And is
Nearly gets hit in the head as the chakram flings back to her.
and then trips over.
Sounds about right.
Yep. The warrior is down. Liliana, you're up.
Since nobody really needs healing and my attack would probably do little nothing, I'm going to try and convince King Moogle that he's better off taking out the people that have attacked him of his own team.
Okay.
They're already down.
No, the archer's still up.
And
So
the
is
white
the
mage.
bard. And the white mage.
I will let you make the attempt.
White mage also didn't heal him.
Should I roll for like a charisma check?
Persuasion. Yep.
Persuasion. Where is persuasion?
Second tab down from.
I see it.
Nope. You got an 8. I got a 19.
Stupidly high rolls.
Yep. That was a 13 plus 6. Damn it.
I only get a +3.
It's a primal.
But I'm not even attacking. I'm just using words.
No. No. I love my subjects, even if they attack me. No. They attack me
Say
because
that when they
they
kill
attack me
you.
because of Mikote like you that are confusing me. Kupo.
Well, now I'm just going to keep trying to confuse him.
I mean, if you want, you can always do the ether shot, but
Wouldn't that be on a cooldown, though?
no. Okay. The big laser ether shot, yes. Regular ether shot, no.
Should I try doing that then?
Yeah.
I'll aim for the white mage.
Okay.
What do I roll? Just
for,
have it.
for ether shot, let me look at your sheet real quick. Using your ranged spell attack bonus, which is... Ranged spell attack bonus is...
What is their int?
The int is... what?
15.
So it's a plus
15, so plus 2 is 12.
Well, it's not spell save, it's spell attack. So it's D20.
So attack, so 4.
So it's D20 plus 4. So roll a D20, and then add 4 to it. That will hit.
Okay.
And then the damage is 1d8 fourths. So just roll 1d8.
Oh, did I roll that too?
No, it's working. And that's a 5. No, that's a 3. It doesn't get bonuses. So the white mage takes 3 points of damage. And gets a little shock. Also, because of your specialization, you get 1 charge.
Okay.
You get 1 ether charge towards rebuilding a spell slot. Because you're a philosopher. Okay. With that in mind, the bard is going to disengage yet again and run towards the king.
All I'm just imagining is big anime tears.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, absolutely. Crayon. You got the
Full-on
butt.
Studio Ghibli.
The You got the archer, the bards coming up near you, and you got the white mage and the king.
Aren't they stunned?
Yes. So Crayon gets back, kind of gets up, and shakes his head off. Because of the stun, the avatar can't move, can't do anything, because it was a bonus action, technically. So
It takes the dodge action.
it takes the dodge action while it waits for a command. The king. Is going to absorb the power of the bard and give all remaining Moogles +3 to attack and damage. Mr. Fawn. Is chasing. And swings and misses with 13. The white mage is gonna try and cure the bard. And completely cures it. The paladin is down. Fang is up.
Yeah. So fun thing about Fang is Fang has, I think, the fastest travel speed of all of us, so can zoom right the fuck up here, and is going to focus their efforts on that white mage. So no pack tactics, right?
No.
Bitey bite.
Misses with 2.
Okay.
Yep, she close up.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at the white mage.
I started a trend.
Nat 20.
Nat 20!
Fuck yes, finally.
10 limit break points.
And I get flourish.
Because wolf.
So that's gonna be fun.
That's 18 points of damage. And that's only the first attack, right?
Yep. Second attack is
hits with a 23.
23.
That's 11 points because it's over 20. This is over 20 to hit.
And 6 damage.
Okay. Black Mage is cooled in his heels. The archer sees that you're attacking the white mage and is going to shoot you. Hits for 21. No crit because it wasn't natural. And does 12 points of damage to Shikyle, who doesn't look too good. And that's my turn done on that one. And then it comes up to a Kemi.
Yep. Alright. 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. Does that work?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
You should get flanking.
Alright, so Kemi is gonna go in for it on the archer. Do I get flanking on this?
Yeah, I'm allowing it.
Okay.
It's hard to tell what direction they're facing, but I mean, if he just attacks,
It's a 17, so it hits. And
14.
yeah, 14 damage.
Okie doke.
Okay, then Mr. Zorn is going to... Excuse me. That's not quite flanking, because... That's clearly... Yeah. Didn't have enough move speed. Without dashing, at least. Okay, Mr. Zorn is gonna swing... And hits. No, wait. That's the wrong one. This is a two-handed attack. For 4 points of damage. The warrior's down. So, Liliana, you're up.
I'm gonna do another Aether shot
Okay.
at the White Mage.
Shikayo could use some heals.
I only have one spell slot left.
Fair enough.
I need to rebuild them by attacking. They can survive another attack.
If they don't get hit.
11 plus 4, 15. Who are you aiming at?
White Mage.
Pretty sure that's a hit. But let me confirm. Yep. Barely.
I'm a healer. I'm not gonna complain.
And that's 2 more points of damage to it, and you're up to charge level 2.
I need 4 charges per spell slot, right?
3.
3. Okay.
It's 3 for level 1 spells. And cantrips that obviously don't need recharging, so...
We're at 10 crits now, aren't we?
11. It's not just crits. I reread my document. Anytime you score above a 20, whether it's dirty or natural, will build your limit gauge. Criticals will... Honestly...
Okay,
I'm
really good at scoring above
yeah.
that.
Honestly, at this point, I'm more than willing to say, given the amount of stuff you got, you probably got level 3 banked, and you can't go any higher than level 3.
Noted.
So whose turn was it anyway? It was Liliana's. It's now the Bard's. The Bard's like, no, sod this, and sod you, and tries to shoot a fawn with disadvantage because it's getting stupid at this point.
The blood loss is getting to his head.
Yep.
It's like...
Oh, and is it +3 because the king sung? I forgot about that, but whatever. Is it +11 to hit? Fawn. That's a 5th. That misses, but plus the 3 hits. I think. Come on, Fawn. No, misses. Fawn has an AC of 16.
It just barely missed.
Yeah. Sod you all! You hear this bard just screeching. Crayon, you're up. You've recovered from your stun.
They are the first one I've seen act after being sucked dry by the Moggle King the following turn.
Yeah, because...
Yeah. That's also probably part of the reason he sucked. Because he was sucked. Okay, Crayon, who are you swinging at? The White Mage or the King? That's an 18, but I need to know who the target is. You're still muted, by the way, hun. That's why I'm asking.
The king.
Okay. The attack bounces off him. It literally, you swing the spear and it bounces
Scythe.
back at you. Side, yeah, side.
+1 size.
Yeah.
Damn.
With an 18, it bounces off of him. But what happens is, as you do so, especially you with your connection to like life and death and all the fun stuff, you feel that the king has a pretty strong. Hang on, 3, 4 down, and use that. I'm doing math real quick. I'm sure I'm not cheating you. No. Still misses, but it's not as bad as I thought. You feel like the king has a link, especially with all the ether he's been stealing as well. He has a link to the other Moogles, and they are basically making him harder to hit. They're basically boosting hit, giving him like a mage armor.
Ah.
It's specifically, I will link this trait. If I don't swing my entire combat tracker out. You basically work out that he has a particular trait that makes him more powerful for every Moogle he has alive. Anyway, the avatar can now act because you're up. So
Let's try this again.
Yep. Where are you moving the avatar first? No hit. Unless you're hitting the white mage.
What?
Who are
What
you
are you
targeting?
Go for the white mage.
Okay, that hits. That 14 hits it. And with that 8 damage, it is out for the count. And you visibly see the king get a bit weaker again. Like some of the armor, some of the mage armor that he's got going on, kind of just a layer of it just shatters. Speaking of the king, he's going to do a legendary action, or what the system calls a villain action, but I don't know if this is really a villain because it's a Moogle. He's going to activate Memento Moogle, which is its ultimate. When the good king's HP is reduced to certain points, he will unleash a blast of energy. It does 1d4 per Moogle's guard currently in play to all non-Moogle creatures within a 60 foot. You must make a fortitude save for strength save for half damage. So I'm going to
A strength save.
yeah. So I'm gonna just
Oh, I'm fucked.
Same here.
yeah.
Especially since I only have 2 HP.
I'm getting there. Granted, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to heal you for, so let's hope I get lucky.
So just roll that.
I will do it. I'm doing it now.
And whatever happened to other people having potions? I heard that you guys are surviving on potions.
Yeah, we have a fuck ton of them. We've just been forgetting.
Okay, so one. Oh, wait. Okay, hang on.
It's like it hadn't been a problem for me until this round.
Yeah. We're dumb sometimes.
No, it's just like I didn't get hit until I got hit, and then I got hit for like everything.
True.
Okay, here we go. Shikyle fails to save with a 5. Thorn saves with a 21. Liliana saves with a 19. The Avatar saves with a 17. Zorn fails with a 10. Fang saves with a 21. Crayon barely saves with a 15. And Akemi saves pretty handily with a 25. So, I'm going to do 2 sets of damage just because it's easier and quicker, and I'm not... No, I'll do 1, and just those of you who saved, just take half. So what was it? D4 times live Moogles. Well, that's 2d4. 3, technically, because of the king. So, 3d4 because of the king. That's being alive. That's 7 damage. That's 3 halved. So everyone who saved takes 3. Everyone who failed takes 7.
I am dead.
Nice knowing you, Kyle.
You like dead, or are you just...
I am unconscious in the moment.
So Crayon saved, so I'm going to do Crayons. So it was 3, right? So 9. The Avatar saved. 5. Fawn. Fawn passed and took... Oh, Fawn is looking bad, but it's okay. Fang passed and took 3. Shikyle done themselves. Akemi got up to 5. And, oh, hello. Zorn failed. Yeah, takes the full 7. And Liliana passed and took 3. Okay. And that's the king's thing done. He's not going to do anything else this turn because that.
Artemis, are you in?
Oh, I'm stupid.
Okay.
Welcome to the club.
I was looking at the actions, and I have Cure Wounds and Healing Word. Healing Word is a bonus action. I could have been doing 2 healing actions per turn.
Well, learning moments for everyone.
Yeah.
Potion.
Well, at least I know I can do that now. And
Fawn misses. The White Mage is down. The Paladin is down. Fang, you're up.
I don't think. Which was to rip a potion bottle off of Crayon and run to Shikyle. I don't think Fang's smart enough for that.
Nope. Negative intelligence.
That's what I thought. Alright, well, in that case, Fang is just gonna go over here, bite the bard.
Yes. And pack tactics. And flanking
Where
anyway.
Hmm?
You're flanking anyway, so... And that hits with a 20.
Dirty 20, but
Yeah.
boy.
That's
Alright.
4 damage to the bard.
I got it.
And the bard is on the ground.
action.
Shikyle passes their first death save.
Apparently, Artemis is in the thing.
Artemis is here. Sugar Mama is here. Great. Yeah, I'm gonna reverse that because of Artemis, because of the timing of that. So we're gonna heal you first, and then you can get up and do something. That's 12. So you back up to 7. I'll remove the status effects, and you can act. There. Chicago is good to go. Mysteriously gets healed by Hylian for like 12.
She kind of just shakes it off because she's used to being dizzy anyway.
Mhm.
And she is getting really tired of this Shaggy song.
Hits of
Why am I
saying you're out of ammo.
Oh, no, I'm not.
You're not. Regardless, I'm pretty sure that was over a 20, so I mean you're already at level 3, so.
Yep.
Oh.
So either way I hit, I think.
Yep, you hit. Absolutely.
And that would mean there's a flourish involved.
Mm-hmm.
If... And...
For 11 points of damage.
11 points, and then another... Okay, why is it this time at disadvantage?
I don't know.
Does the bard have an effect on them?
No. The bard's prone.
Ah, that would explain it.
Oh.
I didn't realize the bard was prone.
Yeah, the bard got knocked down by Fang.
Yeah, the bard is down.
Either
Alright.
way,
So yeah, that second one,
was a
the
crit
second
fail.
one would have missed.
The second one was a crit fail.
Yeah.
So you drop one of your chakras on the return. On the return, it bashes into your hand. You take no damage because you're used to that from training, but it just kind of embeds itself in the ground next to you. The archer is up, and he's also kind of in especially after everything that's been going on, is just trying his best. He can't use the eye shot in close combat, so he's going to try and shoot a Kemi at close range.
It's like all the blood loss is getting into these idiots.
Yeah.
They weren't very smart to begin with.
SMRT.
I should have automatically disadvantaged that, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be the...
A
Yeah,
miss.
anyways.
Yeah. What was the second one out of interest? It was even lower. Yeah, he misses. He tries to shoot at Kemi. Fluff you! Fluff you! Get away from the
I feel like
king!
it just dinged off Akemi's armor, and Akemi just looked like, really?
Yeah, pretty much. Speaking of Akemi, it's your turn.
And after all that, Akemi is just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Do I still get flanking?
Yeah.
Sweet.
The avatar is right there, yeah.
That's a
Let's
26.
Yeah, and the other one would have been a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Right, 12 damage.
Yeah.
Not using your dark side?
Oh, I'm saving that for the king.
Smart.
Mr. Zorn is going to swing.
Actually hit this time?
I hope. Got advantage because pretty much the bard's pretty much surrounded at this point. Hits with a 21. For 1 point of damage. The total 2. It hit.
Yeah.
Liliana, you're up.
I hit you with my pokey stick.
So, how are you looking, Shakile?
Chicago's at over half health now. The one is the most badly damaged are you and Mr. Thorn.
You
I'm
yourself.
not too bad.
You're at 4 HP
I'm not too
out of
bad.
12.
But a flash.
I don't know if I should attack or not.
another second wind.
Is it for someone
Where?
specific?
No, I didn't.
For Liliana.
No, it's
That's duality.
Artemis
talking.
asked who else is hurt.
Okay.
You're both
I'm
purple
thinking
and
of doing the cantrip to the Mind Sliver.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can't either take out the archer.
Okay.
I'm guessing for the cast or the see if I hit, I do the cast dice.
Yep. Let me look at the spell real quick. It succeeded on its intelligence save, so it takes nothing.
Wow.
Yep.
These Muggles succeeded in an intelligence save? That is amazing.
Right, I have to take an emergency break, so you'll speak about the sponsors and shit while I go and do this. Otherwise, I'm gonna, yeah.
Didn't expect it to go this long.
No.
I should have just stuck to the funnel shot.
I'm actually gonna go check some quick. I think I just heard a park.
Thanks.
Oh, I have returned, and in the meantime, okay. Liliana, it is your turn if you're here.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Since that was an action, I'm gonna use my bonus action for the healing word one.
Yep.
On myself.
Okay.
You know,
First 6 healing.
nice.
Okay.
Okay. The bard is up, and it's gonna try and shoot at Fang.
Still prone.
Oh yeah. Gets up. And can't really. It's gonna have to fire at disadvantage because it's can't disengage. I mean it hits with a 24. I've rolled a 16 and a 19. So Fang gets hit with 11 points of damage.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That poor puppy.
Take that, you filthy mutt! You hear Fang yelp from across the glade. And a Moogle screeching at him. At her. Crayon, you're up.
Did we have a limit break?
You have a level 3.
Awesome.
Can't use it yet, though.
I'm gonna target the king.
It's an automatic hit. It'll bypass AC. If it used on the king.
Even past the magic shield.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do I need?
For that, it is a... It is a D20 times your strength. So what's your strength?
My strength is 12 plus. It's 12.
It's
Yeah.
12. So roll me a D20. And remember, you have inspiration, just in case.
Helps if I actually get it to.
I'd say that 16's pretty good.
I'm on the wrong one.
Doesn't matter. That's 192 damage.
Did I just paste the king?
No. But he's not very happy. I'm doing math. 192 plus 8 is 201. Okay. As you do that... Also, it was a level 3, so please tell us what your level 3 as a Reaper looks like.
That's a good question.
I can tell you, I've done it.
This is the first time I've done it.
Second.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
And level 3 Reaper limit breaks are amazing.
With him just leaping up into the air and just coming down.
You
with
can't...
the
Yep.
massive scythe.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's full of like red and black ether. It's just full of the void, and you just...
Well, they also fully embrace their avatar, so they look freaking epic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Basically, you and the avatar fuse for a second as you do this, and then as you land, you two split apart again. But the king is not looking happy, and it immediately uses Memento Moogle because legendary actions.
Glad I did myself.
So select the king. Well, there's still got all of you selected. Okay, I'll read these off. The avatar
Everyone
passes.
failed.
No.
Except for Emmy and the Avatar.
Yeah, everyone failed. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
I think the Avatar also failed.
No. Passed to these are 15 and got a 16.
The Void Avatar
No, got 11.
failed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm the only one that passed.
Fuck. Okay. Was it 3d4? Yeah. Everyone except Akemi takes 9. Akemi takes 4.
I have 1 HP.
Okay.
And Fang is down.
Fawn is also down.
You could really use some second wins now.
Did you update yours, Pure?
I didn't update Akemi. I was dog.
Okay, I just need to know so because I'm going through and doing them.
You got mine.
Zorn, 16, and Liliana did her own. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not supposed to?
No, you're fine. It just makes my life easier, but I just go through and do, because I've got a lot of NPCs and stuff to do, and other people who...
I'm so used to
Need
having
hand
to keep
to-
track of all this stuff on pen and paper, so...
Yeah. But I also close the combat tracker like a silly bugger. The avatar, on the other hand, is up. And you can swing with him, Crayon. Either at the bar, at the archer, or the king.
No, we'll go for the king.
Okay.
Thought the king still had that magic barrier.
Yep. But that was bullshit.
I saw that as
Yeah,
a
that was
20.
a 20.
I'm going to say that was a critical because I fucking think Fantasy Ground sucks dick. So that was a critical. Roll double damage on the king.
Oh, we got 2. Second wins.
Thank you, Artie.
One moment.
Okay, I'm gonna roll 2d20 and you 2 sets of 2d10, and you'll just pick who you need to heal. That one didn't count. 'Cause there, you got a 13 and a 10 to give to people.
A 13.
We got another
for
one.
Fran. Yeah, we got one more. So
And
that'll get
another.
you 3. You each take one.
Well, if I take that 10, I will be back up at 11 HP.
Yeah, Cran should take the 13. To
Take the
get back to
10.
full. And then Shakile take the 12.
And the Kimmy takes the 5.
Makes the most sense to me.
Yeah.
Alright.
I thought we were all gonna die.
And it wouldn't be the first time. This is how we've been surviving.
Yeah.
By the glory of Artemis.
Yep.
I need to figure out how, or they need to figure out the whole Cadian thing for Sage, so healing is more prominent.
Yes, our healing goes by anime rules. Protagonists don't die unless it's plot driven.
Yep.
Okay.
And we're powered by emotion.
So anyway, before we started doing,
Do the second wins work for the wolf?
yes, guys, we're like at midnight. Can we please kind of cut down on the interruptions, and let's just
Sorry.
go, okay? Please disseminate the second wins. Whoever needs them gets them, and then we got to do the Void Avatar's attack, please, which was a crit. I'm waiting for damage, which is 4d4 at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna give that.
I already rolled that.
I don't.
It was 11.
No, that was d8 plus. Oh yeah, okay. But you got 2d8 plus 4 because it was a critical.
Okay.
So roll me another d8, please. Because I said Fantasy Grounds is bullshit, and that was a 20 and it rolled over. I don't like it. That's 17 points.
We got one more second win. I'll just roll that myself real quick. 14 on the wolf.
Okay.
Okay.
King's turn. Who's got left? I'm not extending that by doing that shitty thing. He's going to... Hang on. Play targets. He is going to try and... He's going to absorb from the archer and shoot at Shikyle. I need the archer's stats. That is a hit. That's 22 against Shikyle, apparently. I don't know why it was against Zorn, but a 22 hit Shikyle, I'm relatively sure. And it's not a natural 18, so it didn't crit. That's 13 points of damage to Shikyle.
I'm back to 2 HP again.
Yep.
Well, at least it didn't kill you.
Fawn got back up, I think. Did anyone heal Fawn?
Nope. Thorn gets death saves.
Which doesn't happen because he's an NPC and doesn't have a full character sheet right now. So I will have to memorize that. 20. That is 2 points towards death.
Oop.
Okay. The white mage is down. The paladin is down. Fang is up.
Yeah, Fang doesn't take too kindly to that crap. So, bitey bite on the bard.
22 hits.
5 points.
5 points of damage.
Okay.
I passed the test, so the bard stays up.
Again.
Yeah, but that means Shikyle actually will hit without disadvantage.
There's that. Though really, Shikyle should probably drink a potion.
Shikyle is not drinking a potion. She is grabbing the potion out of her bag and shoving it down Thorn's throat.
Okay.
Is that a bonus action or an action?
Bonus.
Alright.
Yeah, we said that's a quick thing to get to do that. So yeah, bonus action. Okay.
And that means I get my action to... But since there's so many people around in my flanking?
Yes.
Alright.
Honestly, 3 people around him, I'm classifying that's surrounded, flanking, so it's advantage.
Whoa. That was...
One of those hits.
Are we back up to a level 1 limit break yet?
No.
Okay, so I hit myself.
I don't know how.
I didn't target myself, so that's weird.
Yeah, that is weird as fuck. And the thing has no effect on it. So I'm gonna reverse that real quick. And I've reversed the damage on you, so yeah.
And that's all I can do because I used my bonus action.
Okay. The black mage is down. The exhausted.
Hey,
Kemi.
can you
What?
and can you fix your speaker?
Hmm?
Getting an echo again.
Is it me?
No, it's Ink.
Oh,
There we
it's
go.
muted.
It is now.
Okay.
Okay, Kemi, you are up. Yeah,
Okie dokie. We are gonna hit that dark side, and then we are gonna hit that archer. That
hits
did
for
not roll the...
21.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll take it anyways. Unless you want me to roll the advantage?
Do it just in case you get a crit.
That is not a crit.
Nope.
Okay.
That is 3.
Yeah, it's
Where
down.
it's so far over 4 over 20s.
Yep. Which I think.
Okie dokie. So, that is a dead archer.
That you are at a level 1.
Okay.
Oh, the archer is down. Yes.
Alright.
Mr. Zorn is going to get the advantage on the attack and hit with a 17 and do 6 to the bard. It's not quite down yet. Warrior's down. Liliana is up.
I'm gonna do the Aether shot to the bard.
Go for it. That hits. That's a 18 with your spell attack. And he's down. Yeah, that's down. No.
And I now have a spell slot again.
You do. You have a level 1 spell slot back. Okay. Bard is down. Basically, at this point, it's just the king. Crayon, you are up.
And you have a level 1 to use on the king.
Yep.
Let's finish this and go home.
So if you're going to use the level 1 break, Han, because you're muted, that is I need a D8 from you.
Alrighty.
Times strength is 60.
Strength is 12.
Yep, that's 60.
So as you perform the braver maneuver, you cleave the king in 2. It's like, oh, return, Kupo, and then just explodes into ether, and the ether particles flutter off into the air as the primal has been beaten.
Awesome.
And with that, I think we'll pick up the aftermath of the battle next week. So we can all go to bed and shit.
That was a long one.
That was a long one, but it was fun.
That was...
It was.
Artemis is finally using up all their points.
Yes.
Finally hit something!
Not just hit it, you
So
killed it.
Yes.
with Artemis,
Get it?
with Artemis in bed or going to bed, we're not going to raid anyone. So we are just going to call it there. We will be back next week with probably a new overlay and stuff, and we will pick up the aftermath of Fawn March next week.
Hopefully we won't be using this stupid program again.
Hopefully we'll be using a new program, but we'll see. Fingers crossed. But for now, it is goodbye from them, goodbye from me. We'll see you all next week. Kupo.
Bye!
Bye.